So I'm actually going to have to go into a little more depth of information on this particular video we're about to watch, as some of you are looking at this right now thinking, man, am I having deja vu? And in theory, no, you're kind of not, because several of you actually saw this clip air about a week ago on accident. We had an editor error, and this video wound up airing just a 2-minute clip, no commentary, and the whole video didn't air, as there's a lot that goes on in this video. So if you watch the first couple minutes, or this first 2-minute clip, don't leave yet, because the wildness really happens after this clip unfolds. But we're gonna get you back to the regular scheduled airing of this video. So Cap's trying to get it in, but he's really fighting hard. This wind is just pushing him all over the place. It's really strange down here because the wind just like kicked up last second. Me and Sammy here behind the sticks almost left when the wind kicked up hard, but we're gonna hang it out. We're gonna try and wait it out. But this weather, man, it is moving in fast and looks a little wild. So Cap's gonna back out again and give it another shot. So we're gonna come in on approach one more time. Let's see if he can land it this time. And he's kind of in the more protected area over here as well. There's mangroves behind us, so this last dock is actually probably one of the easier ones to hit. The further we go to the right of the screen right now that you're looking at, the worse it is because it's more open and more affected by that wind. So Cap gets a little throttle happy. Gonna have to be careful. But if you look to the trees to the far right, you can see the major difference. Look at the trees right in front of the boat, and then look to the treetops up there on the right, and you'll see, as we move over, how much more the wind's there. And I think that's what's making him struggle so much, is because different areas where he's at in here, he's having to fight it more. So right there as he gets close to the dock, it backs off. Now he's backing up. Gotta watch out. The other boat's backing up as well. And are they gonna miss? And they will just barely miss, but Cap's trying to let the wind do its job and see if it can push him over, but just as soon as he gets close to the dock, it kind of dies on him. But there you go, you can see even this vessel, as they pulled away from the dock, his bimini top just filled up with wind and is being pushed away. But this is the scene down in Boynton right this second. It got nuts fast.
Get out of here.
So we thought we were leaving for a moment, decided we're going to stick it out, but in that time frame our boat did get on the dock. But it is just nuts. Right now, the wind and weather is insanity. Here comes our next boater in to try and get it on the dock. And somebody just hit the rocks over here to the far right. It's tough to see. But our guy is trying to get the boat out, but he hit the rocks that come in right there at the entrance to the boat ramp. So they throttle up to try and power their way in. And let's see how they do as they approach the dock. As you can hear our camera guy yelling in the background, it's kind of the mad dash now. Everybody leaving Bear Can Island, trying to rush back to the docks before this guy unloads with the rain, probably. So he kind of misses on his first attempt, and you already saw this vessel that's in front of us here. They came by earlier. They missed on their first attempt on their dock as well. And, oh, man, Cap's in trouble. The wind's kind of grabbing him. Sammy, you want to give him a hand? And oh man, it's I wouldn't say everything's good in Boynton, as everything's getting out of hand in Boynton, and definitely it's gotten nuts down here at the boat ramp. And so this crew right here, they're trying to come in as well, but our pontoon crew is the one that hit the reef down there in the end. And the Dusky still struggles as he's trying to get onto the dock. It's tough to tell. I'm wondering if he's not having some sort of mechanical failure or something's wrong, because he's definitely struggling a lot to try and get it over. I mean, the wind and currents are ripping, but it looks like he's struggling maybe. I can't tell if it's a power issue or he can't get it above an idle speed. But something definitely feels off as he's trying to get it on the dock. Up, and the pontoon guy's yelling at him. That makes me think the pontoon guy's blaming him for them hitting the rocks. So maybe he really is having some sort of mechanical error. And that mechanical error caused them to hit the rocks because he couldn't get it to go in or out of gear. So Cap's doing what he can. I mean, he's here fighting, trying to get it onto the dock. And they are just struggling with everything. This crew being smart, they've gotten themselves over here kind of into the calmer section. And that's where I'd want to be hanging out on the boat as well. And they're going to make an attempt in on the dock here. Let's see if they can get it landed. And up. This was our captain that was struggling in the beginning of the video. He's trying to get his boat over onto the trailer. And again, back out into the open water. He's all over the place as well as the wind and current just grabs him as he's trying to roll. But he's going to start making his approach back toward the trailer, and things, I mean, it's just nuts down here. Once again, you get that mad dash to the dock. The weather's already rough. Uh-oh, watch out. He's going to hit the jet ski. Yeah, they're definitely going into it. The guy on the jet ski is going to have to do something to push him off. And Cap is going to try and... I cringe a little bit as I watch that outboard that close to the jet ski. And here comes Dusky Boy back at it again. Oh my gosh, guys. Madness at the ramp, that is for sure. Somebody should get a line up there. Our lady on the dock's gonna try and give him the assist. And he hits the boat, it looks like maybe in front of him. This is nuts. Pure craziness going on down here at the ramp. I mean, it is absolute insanity down here as these crews try and get everybody's boat put up. Things calmed down for the second. I think, did we have everybody on the dock now? I mean, but you can see the smoke coming off of his motor, just seeing how much the wind's blowing, but I mean, it is just nuts. And this crew's coming in on us. This is like really shallow water here. That's a dangerous spot to be. I'm shocked they didn't ground out right there. But they're going to sneak by, and it looks like everybody for the most part's on the dock, and they're going to get out of here. And speaking of getting out of here, we're going to get out of here as well. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, we do some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got Boats vs. Haulover, where Man and Machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.